Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, first run after the 5K and half marathon race weekend. And just about 5 minutes ago, I booked my next race. It is going to be February 15th. It is going to be a 30-kilometer run. This is going to be my longest run. It's about 18 miles. I think it's like 18.6 miles, but really excited. So that's what a lot of the next training blocks are going to be focused on, is getting my mileage and speed up, because I really want to lock in and see if I can place a little higher than third or second place. I don't know. It's going to be a trail run, so I'm really excited about that. I just love my trail runs today. We're going to do a 60-minute recovery run, which I got my water bottle here. I'm going vestless with no gels and stuff. I actually took a gel about 20 minutes ago, so I'm hoping it's in my system, and we're gonna go run for an hour at a nice easy recovery pace, because my legs don't feel too sore, but I kind of have a feeling when I get out running I might be reminded that I ran a lot in the last week. So I'm gonna take it nice and easy and let you guys know how it goes. I'm really excited to get back out running. It's only been one day since the half marathon, but I love running, and I looking forward to just getting my feet moving, blood pumping, and just back into the grind for the next race. I'm really excited, so I'll see you guys in just a minute. Woo. About halfway through the run, feeling pretty good. It's a bit warmer than I thought it would be. I thought we were kind of cooling off, but of course it's only like December, like 23rd. Why would it be cold, you know? I'll see you guys at the end. Everything kind of leveled out. I wasn't really feeling it. Before I started today's run, I was debating between like 25 minutes or the hour, which is a big difference. I just didn't know what I had in me yet right now, and I didn't think I had the hour in me, but I wanted to try. And when I was running, I was like, man, I really don't have this hour in me, but I feel really good right now. My brother just cheered me on Nike Run Club, so I can't see how long I've run for. It's probably been like 35 minutes. I feel really good. I'm really happy I picked the hour. So, always a lesson. Sometimes they don't start so great, but they get better. See you guys at the end, for real this time. Alrighty, I'm back once again about 2 hours after my run, just so I could relax and breathe. I recorded some sections while I was running, so you guys kind of already know my thoughts. I really thought I wasn't in the mood for this run today, and I ended up really getting into it like 45 minutes in. Everything up to that was quite hard, but it kind of leveled out in a fun way. It ended up being 6.4 miles, I'm pretty sure. Like 9.5-minute mile pace, which is good. I kind of meant to do slower recovery pace, but you know me, that's gonna be on my New Year's resolution, that I need to actually do slow recovery runs. But otherwise felt pretty good. My legs don't actually hurt too much. I was just kind of like physically hungry and exhausted, which you would think I would follow up by saying I forgot to eat and stuff yesterday, but I honestly ate a lot yesterday, so I think it might be just compounded from like the weekend of doing so much, not getting a lot of sleep and stuff like that. But otherwise, the run felt really good. Once it leveled out, I was having fun. Saw a lot of other people running on the road, just waving by and stuff, so that was nice motivation to keep going. Vomero Plus is amazing as always. I love these shoes, nice and comfy. I am really curious how the premiums would be, but they're just so inaccessible right now that it will be a 6 months from now thing I try and get to. I'd love to wear them, give them a try, but there's just no way to get my hands on them right now. So I'd love them on days like this where my legs really need the recovery, but I guess it's a lesson that I need to actually learn how to take the runs slower first, so I would get the most out of those recovery runs. Anyways, that's it for the first day. I'm feeling pretty good. it was a weird reminder as I was running and I was tired. Like 30 minutes in, I was like, oh, I just signed myself up to do a 30K, and I just like, oh, I gotta lock in and really prepare. But I got like 2 months, so I think I'll be okay. See you guys on the journey there. Tomorrow, someday soon, I'll run again and record. We'll see how that goes. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. Today we're gonna do a nice long 45-minute recovery run, and today I'm actually going to take it at recovery pace. I really want to. It's kind of starting the new year for my running goals and stuff because I already had my big race of the year. So I'm kind of looking at it like, what do I really want to improve and see some from myself in the new year? And I want to get my mileage up without hurting myself so I can continue to make that mileage higher. I have a lot of long mileage races and things I want to get to that I have to be able to do without injuring myself. So I'm gonna actually run a recovery run today. Nice and easy, nice and slow. It's 45 minutes. Gonna take it as nice and easy. I'm just going to relax, and I'm not going to push anything or push myself. That is my promise to myself. Wearing the Vomero Pluses per usual, my favorite recovery shoe. Honestly, one of my favorite shoes of all time. Just a blast. It is Saturday. I did run on Wednesday. I think I ran on Thursday. Yeah, I ran on Christmas. There's no medal in the Nike Run Club app for running on Christmas. They have one for Halloween and Thanksgiving. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to encourage us freaks to run on Christmas, but you know. So yeah, I ran 2 miles. I didn't record anything. I was staying with my girlfriend's family. They're currently in town for Christmas, and they were staying at a resort. So I went and stayed there, went for a run around the resort. It was just 2 miles. There wasn't a ton of room to kind of run around and go crazy. I didn't want to record out at a resort and interrupt anybody. I probably could have. There's no one out there. But anyways, yeah, it was just a 2-mile run. It was kind of in between recovery, kind of not in between recovery. You know me. Again, that was kind of the run where I was like, I gotta lock in. I need to either do recovery, speed run time. Like I need to designate and separate what I'm actually doing and actually follow through on what I say I'm gonna do. So yeah, I have a lot of big high mileage goals and things coming up. My next run to finish out this week of the training block in the Nike Run Club is a 67-minute speed run, and I just wasn't feeling up to it today, so I'll probably do that one tomorrow. Hence, I want to do recovery today, so I'm in better shape for tomorrow's run. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys at the end of the run, and hopefully I actually follow through and can run nice and slow. You guys will know before I do. See you then. 2 miles down. So far, so good. Just about 20 minutes. So I think the highest my heart rate's gone is like 150. I'm okay with that. See you guys in a minute. Hello guys, good morning again. I have great news. I actually ran a recovery run. So I did 45 minutes. I got 4.6 miles. It was about like 950 per mile pace. But I kept my average heart rate at 150. I think the highest I saw it was 159. And that was just a couple times I looked down and I was like, ooh, I'm pushing it just a little too fast. But otherwise, I actually did a recovery run. I feel great. My legs feel great. And I got 4.6 miles in here without being exhausted and tired. So yay, first like recovery run of what feels like the new season for me for running of my next goals. And I'm gonna try and keep to it. I need you guys to hold me accountable because otherwise I can't. But I'm gonna really try this year of just actually doing recovery runs so then I can gain more speed and more ability to do these long runs and stuff. I'm really excited. I'm really happy with how that run turned out. I feel pretty good. I was a little tired. I didn't bring a water or anything. I really when I walked out the door, I didn't know how long I wanted to go for. And I didn't even do a guided run or anything, which I honestly prefer to do is a guided run. I just like having music and some kind of voice, like coach stuff going on. But today I did no coach stuff, and I just kept it music all the way through, and that kind of worked out because I actually kept my heart rate down and my speed slow. Sorry, my brain wiped out. I need to go get some Gatorade and water. So thank you guys for watching today's run. I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably for that 67-minute speed run. So I should probably eat food today and tonight for tomorrow. See you guys then. You'll know before I do how I'm feeling about the run. Please tell me it's doing good. See you then. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday for the last run of the week. It's gonna end up making this a really short video. Sorry, it's just been a hectic week. It's been Christmas week, so I'm sure you guys understand. It is 9:16 right now. I normally run around like 7:30 to 8 in the morning. I couldn't get out of bed this morning. I wasn't feeling great. I got new work shoes yesterday, and they did not work at all. I won't out them as a brand because I think the shoes felt fine. It was just sitting, causing a weird pressure point. So I'm gonna try swapping them later this week. But so I just had some bad foot pain all day yesterday, and this morning it was gone. It went away. I was just like kind of tired because I was on my feet all day yesterday and it hurt all day. So I didn't really feel up to jumping out of bed to run an hour-long speed run. So today was supposed to be my speed run work. I'm gonna go do like a quick mile or something like that. I really don't know what I'm feeling. You'll know when I tell you about it afterward. I'm gonna scroll down the Nike Run Club run at runs and just try and decide. The last one I have for the week is that big long 67-minute speed run, and I don't feel up to it today. So I think it's important to be open and honest about like how runs go and how it's important to kind of do what your body feels. It's nice to try and be like, oh, I need to keep to this regiment and keep this plan going, but it's important to listen to your body and what you're feeling, because otherwise you might end up injured, overexhausted, just tiring yourself out, and that's not a good way to enjoy the sport and have fun running. I think you get the most fun from running the runs you want to be able to do. Sometimes, there's like a little push where it's like, oh, I really don't want to run today, but I'm gonna run. That's different than like, I can't do an hour-long speed run today. It's not gonna be conducive. It's not gonna be my best. I'm not gonna be fast, and I'm not gonna feel good about it afterward, because I'm gonna be like, I could have done better and stuff like that. And sometimes you'll have those where you'll do that run and know you could do better. But I think it's important to kind of draw that line and find where that line is of, do I force myself, or do I do something else, or decide not to run and rest today? So I think that's important. Today I still want to run. I just don't want to do that big long run. So I'm gonna find out what I'm gonna do, and you'll know before I do. See you guys at the end of that run. Alrighty, we're back. Man, I just decided on a 14-minute run. It was a recovery run in the guided app, but 14 minutes seemed like a good length. I wanted to do like more than a mile, but not too much more. Like I wanted time to warm up and then run a little fast. And I ended up a little under 2 miles. And man, for that pace, I felt way more worn out than I should have. I think how I was feeling this morning is definitely represented in how it felt to try and run fast. I ate 3 times yesterday like a normal person. I slept okay. Like I said, it was hard to get up this morning. The only thing I can think of was my feet yesterday, but my feet don't hurt today, so I don't know. I'm just a little tired today, which is fine. Still got the run in, which I'm happy about. I tried to tell myself I would run no matter what, as much as I can. I want to try and run every day, but some days it's just not possible, because like you gotta allot the time for, even if it's like a 5-minute run, then you gotta go and come back, shower, and speed run everything, and so but I want to run as much as possible in the new year. And like I said, I kind of started my new year like running goals and season after that December race. So yeah, I feel good. I got out, got the race in, the run in. See, I'm all over the place. I'm not awake yet. But anyways, I gotta get a shower, get ready. Thank you for watching this week's. I know it was quite a bit shorter and nothing too crazy or exciting, but that's kind of the reality of running. It's not always a big event or building up to something. I did, I don't know if I mentioned it in a video, but I did sign up in January for another 5K before my 30K. That's in mid-February. Um, just because I want to see if I can do faster than my 21:21 with my watch actually reading my times. We'll see. I don't know, because today was pretty hard to do that run. So if I wake up in a mood like this before that run, I don't know. But yeah, I just want to have another race locked in there. So I'm vaguely training for that, but I'm more so aiming for that 30K in February. And I'm just using that as like a stopgap to see where my speed and stuff's at. So that'll be what the running weeks are working towards right now. I'll have some shoe reviews and overall running thoughts from the year coming out this week or next week, just depending on when I have the time to record all of that stuff. But I'll see you guys then. And until then, stay safe, have fun, and you'll know before I do of whatever I get up to next. See you guys there. Have a good week.